Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I dislike hypocrisy a great deal, and I really don't like when I see certain entities claiming something and then, or opposing something and then doing the exact thing and then pointing the finger at us if we point a finger at their hypocritical behavior. Maybe you are familiar with the fact that, and you should, because the free mass media, the mass media of the good, let us know, who live in the free world, that the Russians have all kind of laws to infringe free speech related to the war in Ukraine. Therefore, maybe you heard that the Russians are arresting dissidents, arresting how do you call these guys, news media interviewers and anchors, if they dare to close media outlets, if they, journalists, if they dare to criticize or they say something true that doesn't run the Kremlin's propaganda. Well, the problem is, if that's so and it's bad over there, then it should be bad in other countries if we are to uphold certain principles and values. But the problem is, no, that's wrong over there, but it's okay here, which is Ukraine. I have here an article coming from Ukrainska Pravda, Ukrainian media outlet, and they are happy to tell us that they, the authorities in the free democratic country of Ukraine, arrested a pro-Kremlin blogger. Well, that's been probably decided by some people who said he is a pro-Kremlin blogger, so we have to arrest him. In this case, they did. They arrested someone who, according to some people, determined that he is a pro-Kremlin blogger. That's a no-no. And everybody is, good job, he's a traitor, he's not good. What about the other ones in Russia? Or is just because Russia, they say, are the evil ones, and we say that we are the perfect ones. Therefore, whatever we do that they do is good, but whatever they do that we do is not good. Okay, because we start from good and evil. So let's read this little article here. This article comes, as I said, from Ukrainska Pravda from Wednesday, February 22nd, 2023. Pro-Kremlin blogger caught in Kiev hiding in Ukrainian Orthodox Church of Moscow Patriarchate Monastery. So they did an abracadabra, I'm going to reach you and grab you. That's what happened here. So they grabbed this evil guy who is a pro-Kremlin blogger. Law enforcement officers have detained pro-Kremlin blogger Dmitry Skvortsov, who was hiding on the territory of a monastery of the Ukrainian Orthodox Church of the Moscow Patriarchate in the city of Kiev. Press Office of the Security Services of Ukraine, that's the source. Kiev City's prosecutor's office informed sources of Ukrainska Pravda among law enforcement officers. Quote from the Security Service of Ukraine. The Security Service detained another enemy propagandist. Oh, so these are enemy propagandists, but the ones in Russia are heroes, right? One's freedom fighters, the other one's terrorists. Yeah. Who publicly justified Russian armed aggression against Ukraine. Justified like bringing, claims. Is that how is justification? If I say, well, I kind of doubt the bullshit you tell us, let me give you some information that doesn't run your little script. Oh, that is public justification, and it's illegal. Well, that's why Ukraine is a free country, and we support it with tens of billions of dollars. But hey, we are the good people, so we sleep well. An accomplice of the Rashists is a blogger from the capital, the founder of the so-called Russian club, who was engaged in the preparation of commissioning articles for the sanctioned information agencies of the aggressor country. Among them are Russkaya Narodna Linia, Russian National Line, and Odna Rodina, One Motherland. Officially, law enforcement officials do not name the detainee. However, according to the sources of Ukrainska Pravda, it is Dmitry Skvortsov. According to UP sources, Ukrainska Pravda sources, he was detained the other day on the territory of the Monastery of the Holy Annunciation of the Ukrainian Orthodox Church, Moscow Patriarchate in Kiev. In his columns, Skvortsov called the seizure of Crimea and parts of the eastern regions of Ukraine lawful, end quote, and also popularized the terrorist organizations Luhansk Donetsk People's Republics. Well, I don't know if it's lawful, but if we consider Kosovo lawful, because the people voted, so did the guys over here in Crimea. Didn't have a referendum? Oh, they're the bad guys. So their referendum does not count for whatever reason, but our referendum counts. Or, yeah, okay, my bad. Sorry. I will do 20 push-ups as soon as I'm done with this video. He was for self-flagellation. That's the way. He was informed in absentia of suspicion of treason under Article 111.1 or .1 of the Criminal Code of Ukraine in August of last year. According to an investigation, the provocative materials and public speeches of the blogger were actively used by the Russian Special Service to carry out information sabotage against Ukraine. They can put all this and say this is Gigi. Or they can put here, if they want, if Zelensky is going to fall out of grace, they can say the same thing and they will tell us, hey, according to the investigation, the provocative materials and public speeches were used for this and whatever. And we say, how can I verify? Well, you can't. Top secret. Shut up. For each portion of content, the suspect received a monetary reward from Russia. Ooh, okay. That changes everything. They tell us. Currently, the court has chosen a preventive measure in the form of detention for the detainee. Okay, well, find what happened, and according to your free laws and your martial law that you have over there, go ahead. But why this is suspicious to me is because I know, and probably you know, if you don't, just 2 clicks away to find out, the free-loving, democracy-loving people in charge of the Ukrainian nation, and I pick my words carefully, people in charge of the Ukrainian nation, okay, they banned about 10 at least political parties. Then I know they infringed some freedom of speech, the use of maternal language of Hungarians and Romanians. Even the countries of Weasel Romania and Strong Hungary complained about that to Zelensky. And Zelensky said, you know what, right on you. All right, so that's another one. Another one is with Orthodox Church. They banned it. How is that possible? They banned this and that. Again, fight against religion, freedom of speech. They banned newspapers, media outlets that were pro-Russia. And who determines that? Someone. Remember, this is martial law. Under martial law, everything is a little bit less, clear, if you know what I mean. You're a traitor, come with us. A warrant, I don't need a warrant. I got this right here, or this right here. Do you have one? No, then come over here. That's how things are done. You don't think so? And if not, why? Because they're not human? Oh my God. Well, anyway, man, do you think that... How do you think those CIA, how they were called, black spots, I think that's how they call them, in Europe, how do you think those CIA agents invited whomever the victims were over there, or their subjects, or the targets? How do you think they said, excuse me, Mr. Tommy, we have the car ready here, we're going to take you over there, we're going to waterboard you for a few hours, and if you really don't want to talk, we can issue a little bit of bzz, bzz or something else. So please come over here. We're going to provide you with a bench. You can lay down. We're going to take some rest over there, and we're going to work on you. Okay, we're going to give you some services. Do you think that that's how CIA dealt with them? No, grab them, toss them in a freaking, they put anything on their head, toss them in the freaking back of the car among two guys, maybe hitting the back of the head, and he wakes up with water coming in. But I'm not thirsty. Never mind, tell us about that. Yeah, and that's, but hey, these are the good guys. So they have to do that to keep us safe. Yes. And because it's not me, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. It's just a neighbor. But maybe the next day it's going to be you. Then what are you going to say? Hey, neighbors, help me. No, because they are keeping us safe from you. That's what happened in the big purge of the Georgian Stalin. Remember? And not only that. The same. They were coming in the middle of the night or middle of the day, stop the black vans and the cars, get in the apartment building, grab the people, wherever they were doing sex or whatever, get in the car, go over there, investigate it, okay? And then gulag or boom, right there. Oh, they were not human or something? Yeah, they're pretty much human to me. Not humane, human as organisms. So yeah, but we are a little bit more sophisticated. We voted for Biden. How sophisticated can we be? We voted 2 times for Barack Obama. We voted for Trump. Are these leaders? Are these the ones that would be your first choice? I wouldn't even look. I would look way past these guys. But these guys are brought forth so we can idiot or idiot 1 versus idiot 2. How about none of this? Doesn't work that way. You have to work within the system. The ones that we bring forth for you to pick. That's all you got. And look at what other options you had. Kamala Harris, Pence, who was standing behind Trump like he's going to be the hitman of Trump. Who else? The other Jeb Bush. Jesus Christ. The other weasels over there. I don't have to look into the Democratic Party. Those were all... They were Weimar Republic kind of people, if you know what I mean. If you don't, look at how great the society was under Weimar Republic. And who tells you, oh, it was such a great time? That person should be sent to Weimar Republic because they are not going to create a more perfect union. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.